What's going on, guys? This is Frog with Froggenberg Gamers, and today we're checking out another indie title. This one has been increasing in popularity as of late, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. This is Cellar Door Games' Rogue Legacy. What is Rogue Legacy? Well, it can be easily described as a light Metroidvania type game, but that's only scratching the surface. The way I see it is as an extremely clever idea, executed extremely well without being too overly complicated. You begin your run of this game as a simple knight, and play throughout the randomly generated castle trying to avenge your bloodline. Simple, right? Right. Moving on. You will eventually slip up and be slain by any number of monsters or traps that this unforgiving world has to offer. But, fortunately for you, your seed was just a little bit stronger than your bones, and with that, your child will take over your quest. You have the option to choose from 3 different offspring at the start of each run. They will have different classes, types of magic, and inherited traits ranging from ADHD to irritable bowel syndrome, a trait I suffer from myself. This is generally what sets Rogue Legacy apart, because these traits aren't just words slapped onto the game, they actually have a cause and effect on your character and their environment. If you have giganticism, another trait I suffer from, your character will be extremely big in comparison to the norm, and in turn will have a bigger hitbox, but also better range. Whereas if you suffer from vertigo, everything's flipped turned upside down, and you can become very disoriented very quickly. Each have their own set of strengths and weaknesses, and it can sometimes make for a hard choice picking between the OCD knight who throws axes or the dwarf with dementia who summons fire. So the reason this game can be referred to as a light roguelike game is simply because of the dynamic setup. You're given a manor to start with where you can use coins you've collected throughout your triumphs to expand your manor and upgrade your family. You can spend these coins however you choose in health, magic, armor, strength, and you can even buy vendors such as a blacksmith, an architect, and an enchantress. Each represent a different service for your character and carries over throughout your gene pool. Collect different runes and blueprints to upgrade your character's abilities and armors. Or let the architect take a cut of your loot to keep the castle from changing. All of these simple ideas play out very well and can make spending money really tricky. Your money carries over right up until you hit the castle. You have to pay Karen, a somewhat guardian of the castle, all of your remaining gold before you can re-enter the castle. This is what makes the game particularly challenging when you're just 10 gold away from an upgrade and there's nothing you can do about it but give it away and try again. However, I found trying again to be one of its strong points. You explore, you look for fairy quests, learn new skills, or if you're inclined to want to actually beat the game, you find the 4 boss rooms and slay the monsters inside. Each boss's death is carried over into your next run, even if the castle layout has completely changed, which keeps the game from becoming insanely hard. One of my only complaints would be the control. It can be a little bit tedious if you're using a standard keyboard, and I would constantly be dashing into enemies and wasting magic, when all I want to do is jump away from a projectile. However, I have learned that you can plug in your Xbox or DualShock controller or any other joystick controller, and use that instead. With this fix, I have no real complaints about this game. I would like to see additional traits in the future, but I am very pleased with what I've been given. So be sure to check out Rogue Legacy, a game where dying is half the fun. Thanks for watching, take a minute to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check us out in the following weeks when we do another video featuring Joy Masher's Odalis: The Dark Call.